Hey, AJ here. And do you like cookies? Do you like Christmas? Do you like being happy? Then you're gonna love this video. Today, we are gonna make some thumbprint cookies, and these are those traditional cookies that you see on Christmas time that are kind of like shortbread, and they have a little bit of jam in the middle, and we're gonna make them vegan and gluten-free, but don't click away. It's still gonna be good. So these are super easy. They look awesome when you bring them to places and you show, hey, look at the Christmas cookie I made. People are gonna wonder how you did that, and they are delicious, so let's get into it. All right, so first things first, put your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, preheat it, and prepare yourself one flax egg. A flax egg is 1 tablespoon of ground flax meal and 3 tablespoons of water. If you've hung out on this channel before, I use them a lot. So yeah, so we're getting this prepared. We're waiting for it to get gloopy. And then the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start mixing our flours and our corn starch for this. So for a real simple cookie like this, I recommend taking the extra 30 seconds to sift your flour. It's going to make sure that it really comes out like that you don't get like a ball of dough in your cookie. And that's especially important when you have small cookies and things can't hide as much. So we're gonna do just 2 cups of sifted flour here. All right, next you're gonna throw in 1/4 cup of corn starch. All right, so now that your flour is sifted together, you're just gonna put it to the side, and then we're going to cream together our butters and sugar. So I'm gonna go grab those real quick, and we'll get that going in a separate bowl. You're gonna grab 1/2 cup of sugar. You're gonna do 1/2 cup of vegan butter. I like the Miyokos brands for cookies because it still keeps that buttery flavor you want from a cookie, but this could be Earth Balance or a different type of butter. It could technically be coconut oil too, but I think the butter really makes it taste a lot better, especially because this is like this is a pretty simple cookie, right? It's like a shortbread with some jam in it. So even though it looks impressive, it's it's kind of, you gotta use the best stuff because you want it to really shine. So we're just gonna cream these together. You could use a hand mixer if you want. I am so used to doing it by hand that I'm just gonna mix it by hand here. But you're gonna cream this together until it's nice and mixed. And then we're gonna add the egg and vanilla, the flax egg and the vanilla, and that's almost it. I mean, this is a really easy Christmas cookie. That's what makes it so awesome. So I'm gonna cream this together, and then I'll see you in a couple seconds when we're ready for the next step. Okay, I got the sugar and the butter mixed, so now you're gonna get your vegan flax egg in there. Should be like kind of gloopy when you're adding it. It should look kind of like an egg consistency. So yeah, we've got it here. So that's pretty much it. And then we're gonna keep whisking this together until it's kind of ribbony and you almost want to beat a little bit of air into it. So we're gonna get that going for a little bit, and then we're gonna bring them together. All right, so we're gonna start adding our dry ingredients to our wet ingredients, and you want to do it slowly. Be easy on it. Be easy. Don't get over aggressive. Make sure, if you haven't yet, that your dry ingredients are mixed together. You don't want like one cookie that's all cornstarch and the next one that's all flour. Maybe you do, but I don't think that is gonna make whoever's eating the cookie super happy. So make sure it's nice and mixed. And then I like to do it in chunks, so maybe put like 1/3 of it in, stir it together, another 1/3 of it. Now, because we're using gluten-free flour, for this, not a traditional all-purpose flour, you're gonna have a little bit more give because you don't have to worry about creating too much gluten and making the cookies too dense. So you can kind of get away with working it a little bit more, but if you work it too much, they become gummy. So there's still downsides to gluten-free all-purpose flour. So we're gonna throw about 1/3 in and mix, and we're gonna, once that's coming together, we're gonna do another 1/3, mix, and then another 1/3, and that should be your dough. And then we're gonna start putting our thumbprints in these thumbprint cookies. All right, so we added to this dough 6 tablespoons of oat milk to help because it was kind of drier than I had wanted, which you know, sometimes can happen if you aren't weighing your flour. So that's okay. We added a little bit of oat milk, and that helped it come together and made up for the just tiny little bit of extra flour. So what you want to be able to do is obviously press your thumb into it. It should kind of look like a clay, and that's what we've reached. So that's how I kind of tested it in. If you need to, for your flour, do the same thing, you know, kind of just keep going between 6 and 8 tablespoons of, I used oat milk, but if you want to be safe, just 6. 6 is cool. So now we're going to actually do the thumbprint part of the thumbprint cookie. Baking sheet with a silicone baking mat on it, and you're going to roll these into little like 1 ounce kind of balls. You'd want them not too big. They should be kind of small, and you want little tiny, like something that looks like that, you know? And then what you're going to do from here is nice and breezy, thumb print in, and there should be a nice little crater where your thumb was. It shouldn't be breaking apart. If it is breaking apart, that means you need a little bit more of a liquid or a binder. I would say more, just a little, like another tablespoon of oat milk. So that's basically it with this. So I'm gonna I'm gonna roll these out and put my thumbprint in them, and then I will see you in just a second, and we'll add the jam and then throw it in the oven. Welcome back. So we've got our thumbprints. These are kind of craggly more than I'd like, but I'm hoping it'll come together as it cooks. Anyway, so I've got strawberry jam, and I've got orange marmalade, actually from the cranberry sauce episode I just did for Thanksgiving. So any jam really works, whatever you want. If you want traditional strawberry, and what we're gonna do is, now that you've got the little thumbprints in each of your cookies, you're gonna just put in a little bitty of each of these into them. Be careful not to overfill them, like I'm doing a little. And once you've got them filled up, you just got to throw them in the oven. They bake up in 10 minutes, and then that's it. All right, so we've got our thumbprints filled. I've got orange marmalade and strawberry. Again, do whatever you want. Raspberry, blueberry, nothing. You can just leave it empty if that is gonna make you happy. If you just want an empty thumbprint cookie, that's great. So I'm gonna throw these in the oven, 10 minutes, and I'll see you when they are done, and hopefully for a little taste test. All right, we're back. So our cookies are baked up. They're looking a little more rustic than I originally intended, but it feels rustic, right? You're putting your thumb in the cookie. So they look pretty good. I did try one already, but I'm really excited to have my fairy wife try some. We've got apricot, no, not apricot. We've got orange marmalade, and we've got strawberry. And I think actually I'll keep it a surprise, because I don't want to influence. I don't want to sway you, because the stakes are high.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
They're cute.
Yeah.
They smell really good.
Do they look like Christmas?
Yeah.
Cool.
Very festive.
All right, you want to give it a taste?
Yeah.
Cool.
It tastes a little almondy.
Okay.
To me. I love the strawberry in the middle.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
It is, again, a little sweet for me, so it's probably perfect for most people.
Really? You think it's too sweet?
Yeah,
That's
just
interesting. Yeah. Well, it's a cookie.
Mm-hmm.
So, scale of 1 to 10?
It's like an 8.
Okay, that's not bad.
No.
I'll take that for somebody who doesn't like sweets. Does it feel Christmassy?
Yeah.
Do you feel in the spirit?
Yeah.
Yeah. You ready?
It feels like it would be on like a platter.
Yeah. Well, there you have it. An 8 from this Eve. Thank you so much, sweetie. Well, there you have it. Christmas cookies with your thumb in it. Make sure you wash your hands, because, that's how we live now. So yeah, hopefully you try these out. They're very easy. They don't take much time at all. It's like 10 minutes of prep time, 10 minutes of cook time. It's very, very easy, but it shows that you care, whoever you're giving them to. It makes, I think, a cool gift. I mean, you get kind of a lot of cookies. I got like 20 cookies out of that little batter. So hopefully you give these a go. If you do, tag me on Instagram at HeyAJRivera. And if you like videos like this, smush like, maybe subscribe, and that way you'll never miss another one. Maybe if you're feeling like really like you know, it's been a few dates, we're getting along well, maybe even hit the bell and put a ring on it. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.